that have been mentioned 1,000 times. I really wanted to make it from a fresh perspective, and honestly, in my eyes, the really important, meaningful, deeper, long-lasting work that has to be done into feeling confident and being confident. Hi girls, welcome to my channel. This is probably not the first video you've watched regarding this topic, right? You've probably watched 1,000 videos about confidence, how to be confident. This is what you need to do, the keys, 10 things, 7 things on how you can be more confident in yourself, and blah 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 blah, right? It's like endless. And you're probably thinking, okay, let's see what she has to say to this topic. First things first, confidence is a very key topic in our lives. It literally influences everything else around us. Everything we do, how we perceive things, how we go about things in life, challenges, happiness, whatever it is, challenges, success. Confidence is like rooted in our everyday life. That's why it's important. That's why I really felt I had to speak on this topic. That's why it's also important to get informed as much as you can on this topic if you struggle with confidence, because you do need this in your life. It will help you out. It's a huge help. Like, just because of confidence, you can go further in life and you might not suffer from certain mental illnesses, and your mental health definitely profits from you being more confident. Anyways, now let's get into it. So I do not have 3 steps or 4 steps or 5 steps. I have key points that I'm going to speak about how you can be confident, feel confident, live a confident life and be about it, and not just put it on as a show, as a mask, as if you're putting on an outfit, because that won't last. That's not good. That's not healthy. Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. It's not good for you. It's not good for everybody around you. So learn to listen to your voice. Learn to hear yourself. I know it sounds like, what? Obviously I listen to myself, but I don't mean be ignorant about it. I mean to just listen to yourself. Like, okay, what are my needs and wants and my wishes at the moment? If you get used to listening to yourself, you first put yourself in line, and you also recognize what you want and what you need, because those are the things that most likely will make you happy. And if you're then happy, you feel good, and you'll be confident. And also practice speaking to yourself. That's another thing when I talk about listening to yourself. You should also practice hearing your voice, speaking to yourself. When you're in front of the mirror, just speak to yourself. Say, oh my God, what a day I had. Oh yeah, I still have to do this. Oh wow, look, I now have this freaking pimple on my face. Just practice speaking to yourself and listening to yourself. And that way you will have it a bit easier to express yourself in front of others, at work, at school, whatever it is, in a relationship. You know, like in a romantic relationship, among your family. And this gives off the vibe that, oh yes, this person is confident, but actually you're maybe just still in the learning phase. But over time, you will also grow into it and you will be about it, which means you'll be able to express yourself, what is bothering you, what you would like, what your plans are, and so on and so forth, right? And that is key in leading a confident life and being confident and feeling it and expressing it. You have to listen to yourself for others to be able to listen to you. If you listen to yourself and you take yourself seriously, then that will make other people get in line and do the same. They will listen to you and they will take you seriously. That's the bit I had to say. Next point is having a routine. As humans, we're known to be very routine oriented. We have certain rituals that we like to do when we wake up, when we go to bed, when we're at work, when we're at school, how we do our hair, how we shower, right? We have a routine, we have rituals. And it's important to also recognize how important these rituals are. Everybody has them. Maybe you don't recognize your rituals, but just look a bit deeper and further into yourself and you realize, oh yeah, I do this the same way every time. Oh, I like the way I do this. Or maybe I need to change the way I do this because it's not working out very good. It's taking too much time. It's not very effective. It's not making me feel good. This routine is not really doing it for me. Check your routines, have routines, and these routines are like your roots. They help you feel grounded, feel safe, feel like you have a purpose and a direction in the first place. Like they give you this map of your life, of your day, which obviously makes you feel confident in the way you go about things. Am I making sense? Yeah. Makes sense, right? It's like 1 + 1 = 2. Oh, 1 + 1 minus y, la-di-da-di-da. We complicate it sometimes. We complicate things more than they actually are. But I know it's not easy. It's a learning phase. Takes time. Everything will build up on top of each other. So for example, routine could be lighting up a candle every time you want to go to sleep. Every time before you go to bed, you light up a candle. That's what I do. That's like my routine. It's so sacred for me. I like it. I feel good. I feel like I'm worth it. Even if I had a really, really, really like shitty day, lighting up that candle at night before I go to bed makes me feel like, oh, I am worth something. And tomorrow might be a better day. And now I'm taking time for myself. I'm doing something a bit extra, but this makes me feel good. I recognize, I am aware of my presence, of my surroundings. I'm doing this with a lot of awareness, putting on the candle. And being confident also comes with awareness. When you're aware, you're like you tap into yourself a bit deeper and you're very connected to yourself, not just on the surface level, but a bit deeper inside. And you heal and you give and you feel and you process and you understand or acknowledge or recognize. This whole comes from being more aware, which leads to being more confident because you know what's going on. Literally, many times why we struggle with confidence or we don't know how to be confident, it's because we don't know what's going on and we don't know how we should move forward or how we should handle the situation or what we should or shouldn't do. And if you're aware of yourself, your needs, your wants, your dreams, your don't wants, and everything around it, the path is more or less clear. Like you have your comfort zone, first of all. You have that then at least. And that's a starting point with being confident and broadening your wings into this society and into the world and showing yourself as the beautiful soul that you are and all that you have to offer. Moving on to self-care. And the example that I gave with the candle at night, right before I go to bed, that's also is a part of self-care. But self-care could also be making sure you're drinking enough water in the day. Again, you are aware of this, so you remind yourself, I need to drink enough. I need to drink enough. How will I do this? Having maybe fitness plan or workout plan or jogging, whatever it is, doing something active, going for Zumba, doing yoga, doing Pilates, meditation. This all has to do with self-care. It all relates to self-care. What else do we have? Taking care of yourself, your body, your hair, your nails, your clothes, showering, buying yourself nice things. It doesn't mean expensive, but nice things. Food, buying yourself good food, buying yourself nice clothes that you know will complement your figure, your waist, your everything that you got going on, right? that will all boost your confidence in the end. From the fitness or from the sports and activities, from the sporting activities, you get a lot of positive hormones, a lot of the good hormones. So you're like, I am that, I'm all that, I'm that girl. Look at me. What can you tell me? Nothing. But that was a bit too much. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you're confident, you feel good, you know you're doing something for your body, for yourself, for your mind, for your soul. You're there, you know? Everything is like balanced, in line. You're eating good, you're giving your best at work, in school. What else is there? Yeah, in your relationships, in your family. All these things relate to self-care. How you also interact with others is self-care. If you say, hold on, this weekend I just want to stay in, that already right there is self-care, because you're like, me first, hold up, this is what I want for myself. Right now, I don't need to go to any family gatherings or visit who over there or go out in the club or I don't know, whatever it is. You're like, no, right now I just need me time. That is self-care. What you decide to do with your me time, that's another thing. But already that step is you being aware of your needs and wants, communicating them because you've practiced using your voice and listening to yourself. And in that case, it would also be taken seriously by others. It would also be acknowledged. It will be heard. And people will fall in line. And you might get a response like, oh, okay, I get it. Okay, good to know. Maybe next weekend we'll do something. Or maybe next weekend you can come to the family gathering. Or I don't know what. Or maybe the family says, okay, yeah, how about maybe later we just have a video call because we really miss you. We'll get in line and then also find like solution. Or you guys can bounce off ideas off of each other to make it work. But you're in the first line, you communicated. You communicated what you needed. You realize it's like a snowball. It has a snowball effect. Being confident, it's not just one thing. It all goes hand in hand. It's a balance, it's a scale. And next on my list of topics is being active. Doesn't mean you have to be jogging every day. Doesn't mean you're doing 1 hour workout sessions. That's not what I mean with being active. With being active, I mean, yes, it has to do with moving your body, but this can also just be going for a walk. Knowing you just go for a walk. That's something. You just get up, put on decent clothes, nice shoes, like nice walking shoes, go for a walk. You decide to do this knowingly and going for a walk knowingly because you want some time for yourself, because you want to move your body. Go for a walk, dance, go about your hobbies, whatever it is. Being active, like knowing you're doing something for yourself, there's like no better confident boost. Being active, just be active. Being active might also be cooking. You just want to cook yourself something, or doing the laundry, or cleaning your house, which also goes hand in hand with self-care. And again, routine. Always cooking yourself your dinner, like you do that. You like to cook your dinner every time. So what do you have? You're active, you have a routine, you're feeding yourself, it's part of self-care, and you realize, yes, I need food. So you're listening to yourself and your needs. It all goes hand in hand. Listen to yourself, listen to your voice. I'm hungry. Okay, what's my routine? I shall cook myself some food. And self-care, I shall get myself some good food, prepare it nicely, maybe also listen to my favorite songs while I do that. Maybe call somebody, a friend, my best friend, your mom, your dad, I don't know, while you do that. Okay, great. The social aspect is also then covered in this self-care. Then being active is you actually cooking. You're cutting the food and frying it, boiling, whatever it is. And in the end, you're happy with yourself. You have a product. you did that by yourself and you enjoy your food and you add more to that confidence. There's always something added to the confidence, and then that confidence boost can only go up, up, up. Yeah, guys, there are many more points that I can speak to this topic, but I feel like if you start here, many people talk about, yes, how you dress, how you smell, all these are the many topics. They definitely also play a role. Like I said, I talked about the self-care, but if you need me to go even more in depth about these topics that I mentioned, or even more topics, feel free to let me know. Just for me, I didn't want to make a video about how to be confident that's already 1,000 times out there, like with points that have been mentioned 1,000 times. I really wanted to make it from a fresh perspective, and honestly, in my eyes, the really important, meaningful, deeper, long-lasting work that has to be done into feeling confident and being confident. Because actually, you are confident. You just need to tap into it. The fact that you recognize that you want to be, let's say, more confident, right? You search for the video, which means you listen to yourself. You went on YouTube, which is maybe part of your routine before you go to bed, or when you wake up in the morning, or when you went to eat something, you want to watch a YouTube video. It's your routine. You listen to yourself, you've done something according to your routine, and then through listening to yourself, you recognize, like, I am not all that confident. I would like to be more confident. Let me do some research, find myself a video on how to be confident. Let's see if that helps me. Hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. And then you move on to being active, which is you listening attentively to what I have had to say and taking down notes and reflecting on yourself and recognizing what has been working out or what needs to be improved or changed in order for you to get the results that you want, which is being confident or being more confident. That's it, guys. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a lot of success on your journey. You got this, girl. You got this. You got this. Just know you're the just know you're the You know you're that girl. Come on. Don't do like that. Don't be like that. You know it. It doesn't matter what type of days you're having. It doesn't matter what this person is saying, that person, what you heard there, what you're seeing there, what's not happening, what's happening. It doesn't matter. You are that girl. You are that girl. Period. And that's on period. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment.